Gude! In this episode of my series Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition, let's start with the cool stuff. After we unboxed it, no technical specifications, powered it on, connected it to our Home Assistant installation, now it is time to add voice processing features. And here you have the choice. You can either use Home Assistant or Nabucasa's cloud for speech processing, or do all voice processing fully local using Whisper for speech recognition, so input, and Piper for speech synthesis output. But important, local voice processing requires a 24/7 running computer with an NVIDIA graphics card having at least 3 GB of video memory, at least recommended. In this video, I will show you step by step how to set up Whisper, set up Piper, and configure a voice assistant inside of Home Assistant, and play around with some features, such as setting a timer, asking for the current time, and turning on demo entities. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to not miss upcoming videos. And let me know in the comments what tutorials you would like to see next. And now let's start with the cool part. Let's start installing Whisper for speech recognition, or STT for audio input. Let's go to Settings, Add-ons, Add Install, search for Whisper, and hit Install. Once installed, hit Start. Let's go back and search for Piper for speech synthesis. Text to speech, hit Install. Then let's go to the Configuration tab. And here you can choose from various international Piper available voices. So let's take this English medium quality based voice. You can adjust some parameters, but I guess it's okay to stick with the defaults. Go back and look for integrations. Whisper and Piper both rely on a protocol called Wyoming, and this is what we'll activate or install right now. Wyoming protocol, which is automatically discovered. So let's hit Add. Yes, I want to connect Piper to the Wyoming. Successful. And we do the same for the Whisper protocol. Submit. Success. And now we have this Wyoming integration with two entities, which obviously are Piper and Whisper, so text-to-speech and speech-to-text. Now, as we have installed and configured our voice processing components locally, let's go back to the settings and hit Voice Assistants. And you can see there is one assistant by default, that's called Home Assistant in English language. You can add multiple assistants, but I will stay with the default one. So its name is Home Assistant. You can choose a language or have multiple voice assistant configurations for multiple languages, for example. The conversation agent is the component that tries to figure out what a request is meant to be. So if you say, turn on the living room or turn on the light, the conversation agent tries to identify what is meant. The action, turn an entity on, and which device is meant. So this is the job of this conversation agent. Let's go to the speech-to-text configuration part here, which is by default set to none. Let's open it, and here we have this stt.faster Whisper, so the fast or the small model for Whisper speech recognition. Let's go to text to speech. As mentioned, you can choose the Home Assistant Cloud powered by Nabu Casa, or you can use Google Translate, or in my case, as we've installed it, Piper text to speech. So let's choose Piper TTS. Not sure why this is still showing Home Assistant Cloud. Let's try updating. Go back to the configuration. Text to speech, okay. Seems to be a display update problem, but under the hood, the configuration change was successful. So text to speech is configured to use the locally running Piper service in English language for this voice. So let's try out the voice directly here. Default phrase, how can I assist? Let's try it out and hit play.
Hello, how can I assist?
Okay, so you can try with your own phrases. This is just a test. Really creative, Thorsten. Really creative.
This is just a test.
So the locally running Piper TTS is working. After we set everything up, now it's time to give it a real try. Okay, Nabu, what time is it?
10:50 p.m.
Or local. And as I've mentioned in the previous episode of this YouTube series, you can use the center button to cancel any spoken output. So let's try this. Okay, Nabu, what time is it?
10:50 p.m.
Okay, I have to be faster. Okay, Nabu. Okay, Nabu, what time is it?
10:50 p.m.
Okay, I guess it's working, but I'm too slow. I'm too old and too slow. So, okay, but this works. So, okay, Nabu, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Timer set for 2 minutes.
Isn't that cool? I'm not linked to Nabu Casa or Home Assistant, so this is my honest feedback by now. I did not give it a closer look, but from what I've seen so far, I really like it. Thumbs up, Nabu Casa, thumbs up, Home Assistant community. This is not achieved by one company or one person. This is achieved by enthusiasts. So that's it. But let's cancel the timer. Okay, Nabu, cancel the timer.
Sorry, I am not aware of any area called on cancel.
Okay, Nabu, cancel timer.
Timer cancelled.
Okay, so that's obviously my German accent, but this works really well. So let's see if we can use voice commands to turn on some of the demo entities in Home Assistant. Okay, Nabu, turn on ceiling fan.
Turned on the fan.
Okay, Nabu, turn on living room fan.
Turned on the fan.
Okay, Nabu, turn off ceiling fan.
Turned off the fan.
This is making so much fun. This is so nice. Okay, what else do we have to play around with? Okay, Nabu, turn on AC.
Turned on the switch.
This is pure joy. Okay, Nabu, turn on ceiling lights.
Turned on the light.
I really like this one. I really do. I guess that's it for this episode. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to not miss coming videos. I hope, or I wish you all a nice rest of the day. And if you like, you and my friend VPE Voice Preview Edition will see us and hear us next time. Bye.